Tonight's video is my thoughts. My thoughts for today. Part 1. This is going to be a long series. Alright, forgive all the background noise. I don't know where that's coming from, but let me get started. I had thoughts while I was cleaning the cobwebs off my kitchen cabinets. And, you know, it's funny. You know, when you have the weirdest places, you seem to have the best thoughts, like when you're doing something else. And I was thinking, you know what? I am just going to start recording what I was thinking in my mind. Because it seems like, because I have to get back on track and get more consistent. Whether you all watch the videos or not. You know what I mean? Somebody will watch them and find them helpful. I'm just saying. It seems to me recently, I don't know if you all have noticed, but I cut back on my videos a little bit because, you know what? I was spending way too much time thinking about what everyone else was thinking and their opinions on my videos. You know what I mean? I don't know if you all have done that, but I certainly have. I don't know where Dory is, but she's back there somewhere. Anyway, let me continue with my video. But I was, I'm an overthinker, and many of you know this. So, and I was overthinking the fact that my videos are not good enough. That they are not good enough. And let me explain why. Because I'm not good at doing cleaning videos. I have a channel for that. Or I had one. I did cooking videos, and I have a channel for that one too. And I have a cat channel made specifically for cat videos. I don't know if any of you have seen those, but I have a whole channel dedicated to cats. And all the cats that I've rescued over the years, and to me, that's what me and my sister wanted to do, you know. And I kind of let that dream fall to the sidelines because we just could never put our minds together and figure out how we were going to do that. And so that's, yes, and if you go to the cat channel, you'll see them all. Honestly, I'll put the link, or put the video, one of the videos at the end of this video, if you'll watch it. Which means, you know what that means? You're going to have to watch the video all the way to the end. And if you did that, I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let me take a sip of my coffee while I'm doing this video. Yes, got the coffee. Okay. But anyways, like I said, I have videos, channels for all those videos. And my point is behind these thoughts was, this channel is called Tracy's Face-to-Face Talks. And it's the way I had planned out this channel all along. And yes, I've gotten a lot of fantastic ideas. You know, cook something, do the cat videos, do the gardening. And I love gardening. Mind you, I love that. And I still may do that on this channel. But I don't want to change it anymore. My channel are face-to-face talk. That means I sit here and I talk to you about a lot of the different thoughts I'm having. And that's what this channel is about. And it's what it always has been. And over the last, 6 months, I'm going to say, since last summer, if many of you remember, that I tried a number of different things. Some of the shorts did well, and some of them did not. Some of the long forms did well, and some of them did not. Because I wanted to try some different stuff to see what worked. And it's just my opinion, and it's that they're all doing quite well. Even the old videos that I have on this channel, they're still being watched regardless. And so, and that's the whole point, right? They are still being watched. They may not be people who are subscribing, but they are watching them. You know, because once a week we get updates on how well some of our YouTube videos are getting. And recently, a lot of my old videos that I posted a year ago are still being watched, and some of those are doing really well. You may find that hard to believe, but they're doing really, really good. And so if you do have a YouTube channel, and some of them, I'm sure a lot of you do, and I'm glad that you're here, but they will be watched. It may not be the first time you post them, but they will be watched. They are being watched, even the old ones. Think about that for a minute. You know, you're posting a video today, and 2 years from now, they're still going to be watched because they're still out there, right? And so, and that's how I'd like to continue doing my channel. This is face-to-face talks. Tracy's face-to-face talks, and that's how I'd like to keep this channel, if you guys don't mind. Because that's how it started. I've got a few subscribers that subscribe to this channel from then, and a few of them have been back from way long ago. You know what I mean? And some of them are still with me. They're in the background, but they're still there. That's my whole point, is that they're still there. And so I am going to be posting a lot of videos, and I have to get back on track and be consistent. I have 2 affiliates now, which I didn't talk about before. And I'm going to be adding them. One is with vidIQ, and the other one is Scrambly. And I'll explain what that is later, because I'm going to put the link in case anybody was interested. But I have 2 affiliates, and I think that's a big deal. So this channel is coming along just fine. But in order to use those affiliates, I have to be more consistent in my videos and start advertising whether anybody likes it or not. It's just the way I'm going to have to do it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure many of you understand that. So let me continue with my video, because these are actually my thoughts for today. I'm going to be doing these every day. You may watch them and you may not, but they'll be watched in the future. And that's what this is all about the future, right? And about tomorrow, you know? But for now, I'm going to just worry about today. So let's go. Oh, you know, because we're all trying to do our best to live the best lives we can, right? And I figured out that most of my videos are focused towards us older people, us older folks, the older ones who are doing YouTube now. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say for 35 and up. That's what I'm gonna go with that. Not the younger ones. There are a few younger ones on here, but most of us are older. Not old, I'm not saying, because you're not old. We're older. That's how I like to call it. You know, and I think, I just think that we're trying to do our best to live the best life we can, in spite of all the dumb obstacles that are in our way, right? Whether it be falling trees or bad news or going through other stuff, we still have to, you know, because other people are doing it, and if they can put it together and run a perfectly successful business, then certainly we can too, right? If that's what we're trying to do. Because I still have a vision for this channel. I haven't been fulfilling it because as I mentioned before, is because I've been too focused on what other people's opinions are. And I really need to stop doing that, because it's no good for me, and it's no good for my business, is what I'd like it to be. Like I said, there's good news coming ahead for this channel, and I know there is. I just gotta keep on it. I don't have as many subscribers as you guys do, but it's coming along is what I'm trying to say. It really is. As I mentioned, a lot of surprises that I don't talk about every day, but yeah. So let me continue before I forget what I'm talking about. No, I'm sorry. I didn't brush my hair today. I should have done that before I started this video, but let me, I'm gonna get on with it. Because often, you know, life has a way of throwing us curveballs. They knock us right out of where we want to be. You know what I mean? Whether it be a health problem or your family's dealing with health issues or, you know, something. It's always something. Or how about this? You know, when you're trying to live your best life the best you can and make a bad situation good for yourself, you know, because it's the right thing to do. And as I learned from going to church, hello, and reading the Word, that just because you do not go to church every single week, it doesn't mean you stop believing in God, because He's the only answer to everything. He really is. And those of you who trust God and believe in the Bible know this. You know what I mean? You may not like the fact that I'm not going to church every week, but I haven't stopped believing. That's my point. And like I said, the only thing I can do is just keep doing what I'm set out to do. And that is run a successful business, and that's what I plan on doing. And it may not be the cooking videos or the cleaning videos that you all want, but they're my videos, right? They're the kind of videos that I enjoy doing. This is how it started out to become a hobby. And then eventually, as I got more subscribers, I'm thinking, okay, I can get to 1,000 subscribers and maybe get monetized. Wouldn't be such a bad thing, now would it? It really wouldn't be that bad of a thing. You know, like, it's like, everybody on YouTube, you know, like, advertises for their PayPal or their Cash Apps or what have you. You know what I mean? They know they're there. We don't always ask for stuff because it's just, some do, but I don't, and I know another lady, kind, very sweet lady who doesn't ask either, but, we could use everybody's support. Just think, if you became a member of this channel, right? You get to watch the videos first before everyone else does. That's how it's going to be from now on. I'm going to try to do the videos just like you see in here. And I'm going to write down my thoughts of the day. On the days I'm not doing lives. And the live streams are awesome. We've met some really nice people, and lately I got to meet a woman from Singapore. That was pretty exciting. Yes, and Grandma Teresa came to us. She was live, and I was honored to have her there. So thank you, Grandma Teresa, if you watch this video. I was very honored to have her on my channel. That was, I think, honestly, and all honest truth, these are just my thoughts for today. This is going to be an ongoing series. It may not always be the same thing, and then some of it may. I'm just going to keep it as that. So every time I have a thought in my mind, I'm going to talk about it. It's not always going to be about drama, and it's not always going to be about people, because that is a big no-no. You know what I mean? That is one thing about reading the Word is that using people to make a decent video is a big no-no. It is a big no-no, because that hurts somebody's feelings, and if they don't want their business known on here, then they don't have to. You know what I mean? It's not their channel. You know what I mean? That's why I think I just think using other people to make a video is a terrible thing to do. Forgive me for saying that, but that's just how I feel. It's a big no-no. I mean, using a pet is different because they're kind of cute. You know what I mean? Film your cats and your dogs. I think they're adorable. You know, show yourself cooking dinner. You know, I love that. And the ooey gooey or whatever that shell stuff was that somebody made, that looked really good. You have to, I'll put the, like I said, though, if you want to watch some of these channels, their links are in the channel description. Not the video, they might be in the video description as well, but, I'm losing my voice. But, they're in the channel description. That means you have to go and visit the channel and look down on all the links, and they're all in there. And you can watch anybody's you want. You know, I mean, even some I've had way back when. You know what I mean? Way back when. Let me continue. This stuff was just some of this is just coming off the top of my head. It is amazing. And the one thing that really, I caught myself doing this the other day, being able to treat people as you want to be treated. You know what I mean? You want to treat people with kindness and love, as they say, and sometimes you're not going to get that. And trust me, I experienced this just yesterday, or the other day. I can't remember what day it was. But, because many of you know, I ride the bus everywhere I go. And I got on the bus, and this person decided to sit next to me. And I'm not saying names, I'm just saying this person was sitting next to me, and oh my God, I just wanted him to move. You know, I mean, I kept thinking in the back of my mind, why can't that hunky guy I saw on the bus, why can't he just get on the bus right now? And I would say, ask this guy to move, that somebody needed to sit down here. You know what I mean? And that's what I was thinking. So it's not always easy to treat people with kindness and love, you know, but that's what I was thinking in my mind. I'm not kidding you. And the bus was full, so there was really not many places he could sit. There was a few empty seats, but, yeah. So, anyway, let me continue. I just want to share that thought. It was crazy. And it's hard treating people like you want to be treated, you know? Because they don't always treat you good either. You know, they think yeah, my thought is that is really hard to do. It's really, like, I even have a hard time treating people with kindness. I mean, I talk about it a lot, but it's really, really difficult, especially when they're giving you a hard time, and you just want to tell them to go, you know what I mean? You want to tell them to leave you alone, but you keep your mouth shut, so it's like, until you get home, and then by then it's all gone. Right, the thought is gone. I mean, it's like, what, 5 minutes on the bus? I could sit next to anybody for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? That's all it was. 10, 15 minutes. That's at the most. And it come to find out, he got off at the next stop. So, it was all good. Okay, I gotta go on to page 2. Yeah, there's a lot of pages in this video. Because our minds have a way of playing a lot of tricks, especially your thoughts, don't it? Don't your thoughts have a way of playing tricks on you, like making you think some crazy things sometimes? Especially when you're going through a struggle. I mean, it's like one right after another, you know what I mean? As I said, to finish up this video, I just want to say, well, this video is probably going to be about 30 minutes long. But you know what? I don't care. Let it go. I will let it go. Anyway, to finish up today's video, I will be posting videos every single day till the end of the year. Because I gotta get consistent and get back on track. Whether anybody watches them or not, right? Um, Even on the live days, until I'm gonna be posting videos and doing lives on the live day, and the lives will still be fun. And my point behind today's video is I've been spending way too much time and overthinking about other people's opinions about my videos. And not all the opinions have been bad, and some of them I actually enjoy reading. And perhaps I could take those thoughts and use them for a video. And that way I'm not copying anybody's videos, and these are all my own thoughts, right? And so I'm not actually copying anybody. Like I said, and for a brief moment I had forgotten why I started this channel in the first place. And yes, and so I'm gonna keep my channel the way it is, because that's how I like to do my videos. And I'm not the only one who does videos this way, but this is what I prefer. But I will be doing videos from outside, and I will still show you my gardens when I'm ready to start them. Like I said, over time it started getting to me about what people think about me in general. You know, and I got to the point, and something clicked this afternoon. I don't know what it is, what it was, but none of this stuff that I overthink matters, does it? It really doesn't. You know, it's like, and this is my own true thought, that I, for one, and I'm being honest here, that I never asked anybody to change who they are. You know what I mean? They want me to change, right? It's like, I don't know why everybody wants me to change, but we are who we are. And if somebody can't accept me or you for who you are, well, then they're not worth it. They're not worth your time of day. They're really not. And I believe that. They don't. Like I said, I like someone because of who he is. And he was so kind. I have to believe he's like that in real life. I have to believe that, because you can't have a job like he has and not be kind to everyone. You know, I mean, you just can't. I'm sure he gets tired and annoyed, but he doesn't act like that, and that's what attracted me in the first place. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that, and I'm just stating how I feel, that I don't expect anybody to change who they are. I like you because of you, not for anything that you do, and not because of who you will be, or who you will become, or what you live in, or how much money you make. None of that matters to me. If it did matter, wouldn't I be asking for a gazillion dollars constantly? I do not do that. And one thing you'll know about me is I will not. I will not. Yes, I will advertise my PayPal, but I'm not physically going to ask you for money. If you want any of that stuff, it's in the video, in the channel description. It's in there. Like I said, and I'm just saying that I am accepting you for who you are. And I don't expect you to change at all. You are who you are, and I love that. And I want everyone to know that. You are all very important to me, and I'm glad you subscribed. I'm happy to have you here. Um, this channel wouldn't be here without you, honestly. And Kelly, wherever you went, this channel would be absolutely nothing without you too. So, and I hope one day you'll return or whatever, just to say hello every now and then. Hmm? As many of you have. And I've made some really good friends, and I do consider you all friends. And with that said, I am gonna go, and I'm gonna leave you with these thoughts that, you're that this channel will continue, and I still have that vision. And for the rest of this year, I'm not gonna take a break anymore. I'm gonna continue with my channel, and I just got a feeling good things are gonna happen. Wait, you watch and see. Like I said, things are starting to happen. So I will catch you all later, and I always have to end my videos this way. I love you bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches. I don't know how many bunches I can put on there, but as many as I possibly can. Um, um, Take care, and I love you all the same. You're fantastic and wonderful, and I'm so glad you're here. Um, and I will see you in the next video in my thoughts for today, part 2.